Imagine you are waking up from surgery expecting a normal recovery, but instead, you find that your skin and tissue are slowly dying from the inside out. How did this happen? In today's speech, I will be informing you all on the topic of bed sores. Through both research and personal experience shadowing professionals, I am able to share this information with you. To truly understand pressure ulcers, I will explain their development and prevention. During long stretches of immobility, bed sores can form because the constant pressure that cuts off blood flow to an area. Blood flow is so important to the body because our blood carries essential nutrients and oxygen on a cycle to keep our bodies from dying. According to the Mayo Clinic, harder pressures tend to occur in areas where there is more bone than muscle and fat, such as the tailbone or heels. Mayo Clinic also points out that the friction of moist skin and external objects can cause bed sores, alongside shear, which is, for example, the body moving in one direction while external objects move in the other. When shadowing in wound care, I found that majority of patients with bed sores were elderly, which makes sense because as we age, skin becomes thinner and circulation gets worse. As the development of bed sores worsens, infection can occur and potentially lead to life-threatening septic shock, according to Johns Hopkins Medicine. Now that I have explained the development side of things, I will now explain how this wound is completely preventable. With help from healthcare workers or family members, pressure ulcers can be avoided by putting an emphasis on frequent movement and nutrition. Medline Plus gives great instructions on what to do if you are bound to a wheelchair or bed, which is most pressure ulcer susceptible groups. When sitting in a wheelchair, you are to shift every 15 to 20 minutes, and when you are laying in a bed, you are to change positions every 1 to 2 hours, according to Medline. Not only do you need to worry about the flow of blood, but you need to worry about the quality too. According to the National Institute of Health, malnutrition decreases the body's ability to fight against infections that can come with more extreme bed sores. This finding makes sense because the body needs proteins to repair wounded skin and calories to give that cellular mission the energy it needs. While shadowing, I often found that elderly patients who were afflicted by this were also battling malnutrition and lack of appetite. Seeing how common it is in the elderly population, it is necessary for caregivers to understand and put into action the correct steps of preventative bed sore care. Now that I've explained the preventative care needed for bed sores, I will begin to conclude my speech. Bed sores can be caused by immobility and prevented through the opposite action, mobility. Both processes can happen slowly or rapidly, but it is essential to know the causes and preventions to understand this ailment. Now imagine you had the correct care after surgery that needed minimal effort. It's worth it, isn't it?